Alright, we are here back. This is game number 2, K2 Pool Room for the day. And Kaylin's assisting. She's got her bangs. She played earlier, so now we are good to go. And we are about to start. So now this one is also a race to 7. They are doing APA style. Randy and Ryan Peterson. And they're both here from, well, now from Phoenix, Arizona, but Ryan is actually mainly coming from California. So, and it looks like these guys go way back as friends. So this should be a pretty good matchup, especially since they know each other. So, and the ball broke, jumped off, and it looks like they hit a couple people. The ball's lost. We don't know where it went. And Randy found the ball. So again, to start off, thank you guys for tuning in to our stream, K2 Productionz. This is game number 2 of the day, race to 7. They are playing APA's Masters race. They get to play both 8-ball and 9-ball. Per APA, if you scratch right off the break, you have to shoot it from the kitchen. So again, this is a pretty small race to 7. There is only pride in the middle. They're not playing for anything. They reserve their spot, and they just want to see who shoots better than the other person. Myself, when I'm playing, I like to at least play for something. It doesn't have to be monetary. I know that me and my best friend, one of the things that we did all the time was actually, if you lose, you put my cases away like a loser. So he would actually get my case and put everything away, my jump cue, my playing cue, my shaper, my chalk, everything. You need to put it away. Of course, half of the time he didn't know where things went, but again, at the same time, um, it's a fun thing to laugh at your best friend for being a loser for pool for the day. And again, usually I try to let them maybe bet something fun, just so that the other person can possibly have some type of bragging rights. Oh, he shot it a little bit too hard. I think there was a little bit of movement on his back arm and ended up not making it. Harold Velez, thank you for tuning in one more time. It is the 6 o'clock round. I know that we started a little bit late. That was my fault. I had to take care of some rabbits. We just got some new rabbits actually here in our home that we take care of now, because my first rabbit was kind of lonely, so we needed to get him some playmates just to keep him happy. And since that happened, Peg, the old bunny, has not stopped humping the other two, so it is kind of funny to watch. Alright, so back to the game. Ryan has a tough shot here on the 5. I kind of like banking this ball towards the upper left hand part of the pocket, drive back, but then at the same time there is no reward, so even if he makes this bank, the 7 ball doesn't go past the 12. So myself, I would miss it on purpose, just put it over by the upper left hand part of the screen, just like that. He must have read my book. That book comes out in 2041. I'm almost done with it. It's called What Not to Do in Pool, and chapter 1 is Miss the Balls. So that is the introduction of my book about pool. Since everybody has, at least myself, I did read some books when I really started to play and be a fanatic about pool. So anybody out there recommends a book? Oh, that was a good hit, because the 12 ball went in the correct direction. So question for you guys is, does anybody out there have a book that they recommend regarding pool, and possibly how to be a little better? I got the book from the Drill Sergeant, it was called, at the Nationals for APA and BCA. I think the first year I got the Better Safeties book, and then the second year I bought his DVD on helping with jumping. So every time that I find some information that somebody recommends, or it's a really good recommended book, it's It's something that I like to browse or possibly find something to read, especially about pool. Good shot there by Mr. Ryan. Randy has a thin cut on the 12. If he just cuts it thin, he can come up table to get to the 11. Let's see if he can make this ball. Also, the other option is just to play safe behind the 8. That's another possible shot. Now, because this is Masters, you can actually jump the ball. So I like jumping over the 8 ball if possible.
He doesn't. He's never jumped before.
And now I just got some inside information. Ryan has never jumped in his life. That would be something that he can take some coaching on. So that's a opportunity for him to get better. Oh, that ball went. And not only that, he bumped it right into position. Let's take a look at the opponent. He goes, says, good shot. That was pretty good. And Ryan with the first blood here in a race to 7. That was a very nice bump that he did on that ball before to get perfect shape on the 8. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. It is a Wednesday night here in Phoenix, Arizona. Temperature is about 100 and really hot. Anything over 100 seems to be the same. 108. Yep, 100 and a lot. So anything over 100, it just feels like you're boiling if you are straight directly with the sun. So they are using the magic rack. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but I know in 8 ball, when using the magic rack, it does take a little while, and mainly because the magic rack, it's kind of old, the one that's somebody or one of our players left there. So that's it is a good rack, but just takes a little while. Skippy Lods, yo man, how are you doing, buddy? Thank you, welcome back. He was our 4 o'clock winner. He won 20 bucks after we reached 100 viewers live. So thank you for commentating and being part of the K2. And yeah, that was the first time that we reached 100 players. I mean, 100 viewers live at the same time. So that was pretty cool. And if we can maintain to have it about 70, maybe 80 people viewing all the time, it always gets more attention. So then at the same time, our channel grows. So again, just make sure that you guys are always watching and tuning in for a bit. We do give out cash prizes. If you don't believe us, go ahead and ask Skippy. He really enjoyed it. And the thing is, I don't think he's from here. He's actually from England, I believe. So Skippy, can you double check for me? Because I know when we transferred the amount, it said that you were getting euros. So it must be a European place that is where he is watching. Our YouTube channel is K2 Productionz, K the number 2, and then Productionz is Productionz at the end. K2 Productionz. It is on our YouTube, so make sure to subscribe there. And again, one of the things about being a subscriber on YouTube to our channel, you can actually go ahead and rewind the match if you feel like watching it. So, and Skippy is actually from Ireland. Very cool.
I'm Irish, so that's fun. That our 100th viewer watched me suck from Ireland.
And Kaylin is saying that that when she was playing, we reached our 100th viewer live, and she appreciates that you were watching her suck a little bit at pool. But again, she hasn't been playing like almost every day like some of these players. So myself, I haven't shot a ball in about 4 days, so I would be playing pretty bad if I were to pick up a cue and start shooting tonight.
I said before this I hadn't shot.
Before today, I hadn't shot pool in almost 2 weeks, other than the doubles that we did play on Friday. But before that, I hadn't shot in over a week, so I have not been shooting as I usually do, which is every day.
Great shot there by Ryan. Oh, he just got a little hooked on that 13 there.
We have been doing this and commentating every single day. So I have forgotten how to play pool because all I do is talk now. And you don't need a stroke for that.
And now, as long as you have your mouth and sounds can come out, you're a professional pool player from the other side of the screen, or commentator. Yeah. And I think that's ball in hand. Yeah, ball in hand to Randy here. This is kind of a little bit of a cluster. Let's see what he can do. I like shooting the 13 somehow and busting out the 10 ball if you take a look there, because the 15 seems like it goes. So he's taking the easier shot right up the bat. The only problem is that the other balls will need to actually get or would be needed to be taken care of during the process of the rack. Myself, I like taking that initial shot and breaking them up. Nice attempt. That's a little short. Good try on that the bank shot. So a question for Skippy, since he is our winner for tonight. I know that you did guess my Efren Reyes being my favorite player. What is your favorite player there, Skippy? I wonder if his favorite player, it might be a European player. I like actually Darren Appleton. That is my favorite European player. And the reason that I like him as a European player is that he loves to play English 8-ball. Oh, he messed up. And he's
Lives in Colorado now.
Darren? Yeah, he moved to the States. I'm not sure why he moved over here. There's like no money.
He opened up a pool hall and he gives lessons.
Ah, okay. So Darren
I'm
Appleton.
just Google. If you just ask
Just
me
Googled?
questions. No, I'm saying I am Google to you.
Oh.
I don't have a mic, but you keep coming up with answers because I keep giving them.
Oh, well. What I'm saying, why I like him. I know that he moved to the States. I know he was here, but back in the day, he was in the Mosconi Cup for the European team. I think he was on the team for like 7 times, I think. Nice safety there by Ryan. And Skippy is saying that as a snooker player, he loves to play and watch. Well, as a snooker player, he loves to see Ronnie O'Sullivan play. Um, he has a very crazy bio. Ronnie O'Sullivan. I read his how he became about to play pool, and he has had so many ups and downs in his career. It's crazy. But one thing that I do like is there was one tournament where usually there's a prize for running a century, I believe that's what it's called, but running out the entire balls, and there was no prize for doing the run out. And Ronnie, because there was no prize on the last ball, he didn't even shoot it. He didn't want to give the tournament directors the pleasure of him actually running out the entire balls. It was a good hit, and I think that was pretty hilarious because in the middle, I think he was like 3 balls away and asking, "So what's the prize if I break a century?" And said, "There's no prize." He's like, "Well, I'm not finishing out the rack." I thought it was hilarious.
That's funny because he just asked me, was it a good hit? And I said, yeah, it was good. And then he walked over and picked up the cue ball.
Yeah, that was a
That was a good hit.
yeah, that was a good hit.
Oh well.
Yep. And he might be checking in his phone over there to see if it was good. Oh, but at the same time, I don't think it mattered. So that's what it is. Ryan helped me out there. It's for getting a 147 point maximum. Yep. I know it was close. Century is the 100, but running out the entire rack is 147. So thanks. Appreciate it.
I was just gonna say hi to Ryan because you had gone to bed the other night, but Ryan and I held on till the end of the Scotch doubles match. So, hello again, Ryan.
Oh, that's cool. It looks like he was Ryan Grass was watching the entire match. I know that it ended up 1:30 in the morning when it was over, maybe 1
Yeah.
o'clock, and that was this past weekend. So she is saying thank you for sticking around, keeping her
On Monday.
company on Monday, keeping her company, and at the same time commentating. Arnold is asking if Kaylin won her match. It was.
I won at losing.
She's
lost
saying that
7-3.
she won at losing. She came in second place. The score was 7-3, so it was almost a photo finish. We were streaming it, so that counts as a photo finish
Because it was on a photo.
because it was in a photo production. I like going. Oh, okay. That was a safe route to do that. Myself, I think I would have gone for it and gone 3 rails on that 8 ball at the same time, play safe.
I think that he just messed up on the ball before because he had the opportunity to come on the short side of the 8 and shoot it in the other corner pocket, but he just overstroked it and left himself bad.
Oh, yeah. I think he could have drew it back and gotten better shape, but I'm not sure if it would have end more in the middle of the table. I don't know. I'm a shooter right now when it comes to 8 ball. When I'm behind the commentating, I'm like, oh yeah, he could just shoot this ball, go 3 rails, and make it. Easy. But when I'm shooting, I don't do that. That's not even close.
Well, I was just going to say, for Ryan, who said he tried to, he tries to watch all of them, Carlos is making his debut, I think, on the stream for the matches this Friday.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. At 7 o'clock. He has never played on the stream since we started playing, and he is officially going to be on the stream Friday at 7.
That's a lie. I've been on the stream many times.
Not here.
Yeah, I have. I played Chris Soto. Then I played
Not since, I
Ryan.
said not since we started doing the streaming and getting all the viewers. And all
I have. I always go up to the middle of the table and then call shots if it's a good or a bad hit.
that is not the same. Well, Arnold, I'm playing again in an hour and a half, so I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, Arnold, she plays one more time actually at 8 o'clock tonight. She is going to play Shayna, Brazil. Huh? Shanna, Brazil. And that'll be at 8 o'clock. Race to
5-3.
It's a 5-3 race for 100 in the middle. So that'll be a good match to watch. And Ryan says that I fixed the radio a few times and made it on the stream.
No.
That's right.
No, I think it'll just be interesting because he sits back here and he says, oh, I would do this or I would do that. So let's see how he actually shoots when he's actually out there shooting for money.
Yeah, that's gonna be something. Actually, it's gonna be a pretty cool match. The guy that I'm playing, Mike Sandoval, his Fargo is 654, and mine is a 653 when I'm shooting super great. So, in order to possibly keep pace, I have to shoot super great, and maybe he misses by 1 point, and we'll end up being tied. So, let's see if I can maybe at least tie him. Oh, he was open there. He could have picked whatever balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was still open. He had a chance to be whatever he wanted. Kind of like that song goes. I can be whatever I want to be when I grow up. I wanted to be solids and ended up being stripes. That kind of goes with me because I wanted to be a doctor. I ended up being a commentator for pool. How do you figure? Alright, so Arnold is saying that, babe, you better win. That is his prediction. You better not let him down. So, nice shot there by Ryan. Didn't get rewarded. Couldn't get rewarded. He would have busted him out if he had hit the 12 or the 13. Would have been a better bust shot on those balls.
Well, I was just going to say on my last match, although I did not play great, I did play pretty good safeties, I think. And one of them was on an open table, and he looked at me really confused. And I was like, I want you to take a specific kind of ball, so I'm playing safe, so that's all you can shoot.
Yeah, that was that's funny. That's good. I remember he did make the 8 ball on the break and scratched.
Yep.
That was not good.
That was good for me.
And then he early 8'd the 8. I think one of the matches. Yeah.
Because I pushed it right by the pocket. He fell into my trap.
He fell into the trap. That was a good save. If he falls into the trap. All right, so let's see what Randy is going to do here. He can play probably safety one more time and not give him a shot on the 11. That's good.
Does that 14 go all the way down?
It might. It looks like it might be kind of close. The 7 is partially on the way. I don't know if he. he can actually. You said the 14th, so yeah,
So can you shoot it all the way
yeah,
down?
the sixth ball.
Seven's over here. You said
The
the
sixth.
seven was
Oh,
over there.
I was saying the sixth ball. In my mind, 7 is what came out of my mouth. Two different brains there. Oh, nice try. You wanted to make sure not to hit the sixth ball.
You're only 2 in. How can it already be dying?
Oh, rattle, rattle. You gotta hit them perfect. You can't hit the points of the table, or
I
that
know
doesn't go.
that not everybody else will appreciate this, but my opponent, Shanna, she already put together her cues, and they're up over there against our trophies, and she has an all pink tip-to-toe break cue, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, she was. When she got back in town, she said, "Hey, is there any way that I can shoot with my new cue?" And I was like, "We're booked." It was on Saturday, I think. And I'm like, "But yeah, any other time we would try to get you in." So then, I believe that her and Ryan went to bullshooters, and then they practiced there because the bar is partially open at this time right now. So
I just think it's cool. I've never seen any color on a shaft other than black or maple.
oh, okay,
Or
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Purple Heart.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. So the whole thing, even the shaft is
Yeah.
pink. Now I see that. That's kind of cool. Yep, it is a very unique break cue for sure. And he shot the 2 ball. Cue ball hit a rail. And it looks like everybody is on their phone over there every time that it's somebody's shot. I think it's kind of funny how so you are playing a match and then you're watching the match at the same time. I think everybody does it though, but it's
I do not.
you do not?
I do not.
Huh, interesting.
I don't want to. I already know I messed up. I don't want to watch me mess up again.
I like to watch myself mess up so I know what I did wrong so I don't do it again.
I already know what I did wrong. I missed it.
Well, there you go. And Arnold is saying that that break cue is going to be called Pinky. Yeah, that's definitely a pink break cue. I'm not sure
That was my
what
remote.
just happened,
That was my remote.
but let's see if Ryan can take advantage of that miss. The only thing is that the 14 is blocked. It doesn't go. I believe that Ryan Peters, he's a 5 or a 6 in
He's a
APA.
6'7".
6'7". Okay, so he is a 6 in APA, and Randy might be a 5'6" also. So they're kind of close. Usually, what happens, but a lot of it